I'm Kris, this is Ballistically Speaking, and this is SHOT Show 2024, and this is my rifle. There are many like it, but this one is mine, and that's a lie, because this one belongs to Bergara. This is Phil O'Dell from O'Dell Engineering. We're here in the Bergara booth.
We're in the Bergara booth.
Taking a look at some of what Bergara has to offer.
I agree, and you would not like that rifle.
Why not?
Because it's got a show firing pin in it and won't go bang.
I'm going to go put this away. Why don't you tell us about this rifle?
Let's talk about these things. That is
you want this one first?
Yeah, that is one of our new rifles. That's the Bergara Competition. It was out briefly last year, so it's a great gun. Masterpiece Arms chassis. We have introduced it in 6 GT this year. There was a lot of demand for that caliber, so it's now available in 6 Creedmoor, 6 GT, and 6.5 Creedmoor. Really nice, and it is a weightlifting exercise.
It is, yeah. It's nice, heavy barrel.
Yeah, it's specifically designed and put together for the guys in PRS centerfire.
Yeah.
And I think
the guys who shoot better than me.
Yeah, better than all of us, really. Well, except maybe those two loons. They actually know what they're doing.
The guys off camera.
Yeah.
They should be doing this interview.
Yeah.
But they're not. It's us.
Yeah.
Carry on.
So we carry on.
Yeah.
And I believe there's a cost limit associated with production, and this falls within that. So you've got a really high-end gun.
It would fit in production class.
Yeah, Canadian Connection. It's got a
Trigger Tech.
Trigger Tech. Those guys. So it's got a lot of high-end features out of the box. So you've got a really competitive rifle right there.
That fits into production class.
It does. Yeah.
Very cool. I'm going to put this one away. Why don't you introduce that one?
Okay. Well, we've gone from the heaviest, biggest bruiser, that would be Kris, to our new. This is the MG Extra Light. It is very much the MG Light from last year here, but we've shortened the fore end, and the barrel has been shortened. It is threaded, so it is device ready. Not all of those devices are 49 parallel compatible, but it's a lovely gun. It's even lighter than the original. It runs just slick as you can get. If you are actually doing climbing, it makes it very compact.
And it looks like it would be an intermediate caliber rifle, but it's not. That's 308, 6.5 Creedmoor, and what, 6.5 PRC?
And 6.5 PRC. Yeah, it does. It does have the short Magnum in here, the 6.5 PRC. Yeah. So yeah, it's got some performance potential. But you're right. With the shorter barrel, the intermediate cartridges are really what it's made for. But again, beautiful thing. Adjustable cheek piece on here. One of the things that's not known always, but M-lock slots in here, so you can attach your sling inside, as well as on the M-locks on the front. Really nice gun. Super comfortable. Arca. Yeah, M-lock and Arca. Yes, that's true. I don't know. Can you see the close in on that? Yeah. Yeah, you've got both on there. Pre-drilled 840 screws. So Bergara standard 20 and 30 millimeter rails drop right on there.
Cool.
20 and 30 minute of angle rails.
What's the next one?
Okay. The next one is also a bit of an evolution. This is our Crest rifle. Now the Crest is coming with the carbon barrel. And this is our proprietary patented carbon barrel now. It is not just carbon, it also includes stainless steel in the weave, and the stainless steel is there to wick the heat away from the chamber and stabilize the barrel. So
sorry, did I get that right? You've got stainless steel interwoven with the carbon.
Yes.
It's not just a steel barrel with a carbon wrap.
Correct.
It's a steel barrel, carbon wrap with steel interwoven in the carbon.
Exactly. Yes.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, because carbon by itself can be a heck of an insulator.
Okay.
And we've seen that. But so the steel helps to wick the heat away and use all of the surface of the barrel to dissipate the heat. Yeah. But yes, you're right. Stainless steel liner, carbon with steel in the mesh. Got the threaded muzzle. Our very efficient Omni muzzle brake. These things are really excellent. I have a 6.5 PRC and that brake just tames that thing. It is super easy. I mean, you watch your shots impact. Yeah, it really is a lovely thing. This is the carbon stock on the Crest. Larger bolt knob. Again, drilled, all ready for your scope mounts. So you're all set. AICS magazine. Sling cups.
Yeah, I like the QD on the front and the back. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, and
again the trigger tech trigger, correct?
not on the base model.
Okay.
Yeah, and the sling cups are on both sides, and you also have the
Multiple swivel mounts.
old Uncle Mike swivels, 2 on the front, 1 on the back. So you can really set it up if you're climbing and you want to stabilize the rifle. You can set your sling how you really like it, either on your pack or on your back.
Yeah, some real versatility there.
Yeah.
Next.
Now we get into some newer models. This is the Stoke. It's built on our B14 chassis. It's a floor plate gun, shorter barrel, again, light. One of the big things that we received a lot of comments, and comments is a polite word, over the years was that a number of the guns were very, very solid. And so Bergara has taken that to heart, and they have brought the weight down on a lot of these guns. And this is another one, a little slimmer barrel profile, lighter weight stock. The finish I think is very cool. It's,
only 6 pounds on that one, eh?
Yeah, it's a light gun. 6 pounds, is that what it is? Yeah, it's not a lot of weight to it.
I'm not going to pretend I knew that. I'm just reading it off of the card behind you.
Yeah, and I'm like these things are brand spanking new, and I'd have to check.
So really designed like strictly for your hunting category.
Yes.
Yeah.
These guns here are 100% aimed at hunters and hunters that are hauling up mountains, through brush.
Yeah.
I mean, you look at something like that.
Really
If you're dogging in Ontario, or you're climbing a mountain in Alberta, you know you've got a gun that's easy to carry. And again, you've got the Bergara barrel, all the other Bergara standard features of the B14. Really nice little gun. Also threaded barrel too.
Yeah,
so
I like
depending
that.
on the caliber you got,
pretty much everything, right?
yes, yeah, that's you're right. It's a standard thing.
Yeah.
All-Star Jam begins 5:30 at the Great Outdoor Plaza at Community College.
Apparently we have a SHOT Show announcement.
Apparently we do.
Yeah. First one I've heard all day.
Yeah.
Just when we're recording.
Well, you know, you're special.
Thank you, Phil. Thank you for reminding me of that every time we speak.
Well, you know, I like special. Special can be good.
Yeah,
So-
that's great.
We'll be editing part of this out later.
Oh, it's going in the blooper reel.
There you go. So this is our new Sierra, I believe
Yep.
it is. Yes, and lovely gun. Adjustable cheek piece on this one. This is the wilderness pattern camouflage. It's a little bit heavier profile, but in order to keep the weight down again, this one comes with a fluted barrel.
So yeah, you got
Full
a
range of calibers on this one.
thicker, a beefier barrel, but then they
Yeah.
fluted it.
Yes.
And this one says what, 7.4 pounds?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
So you're getting about a
pound.
pound and a half over the Stoke.
Yep. Yep. Lovely gun. And with the adjustable cheek piece, for those of us who really need a good scope, that's nice. I like that.
You kind of got like your light entry level.
Mm-hmm.
This is kind of like your mid-range. I noticed there's the 2 swivel mounts on it instead
Yep.
of 1 swivel mount. You got the adjustable cheek piece, a little bit of a heavier barrel.
Yep.
And then what? The Crest is kind of like your
That's your. They
do-it-all
call it
hunting rifle.
They call it a B14 squared, B14S squared.
Okay.
And yeah, it's a more deluxe hunting rifle.
right.
A little more premium materials, especially in the carbon stock. In this case, it's available with steel or carbon barrel.
Yeah.
With the carbon barrel here, you take the weight down.
Yep.
So very seriously looked at.
So really, no matter what your price point is, there's a
we've got
hunting
something.
rifle here.
Yeah, exactly. And one of the things that's really interesting this year, and I believe it's in the Ridge line, and it might be in one of the other models, I'd have to check, but we've brought back the 223 in a bolt rifle.
Okay.
So 223, 300 blackout, and I believe it's 450 Bushmaster
Oh, really?
are available, and now they're in what they call the special purpose, so it's a shorter barrel.
Yeah.
But really nice rifles, and a number of people have been asking about getting back a bolt gun in 223, and so bonus, we got 223 and 300 blackout. So that's the new stuff that's coming for this year.
Yeah, that's really neat. It's like you got a full lineup. Like it's not just a couple of things.
Yeah, and some of the, I mean, like everything, certain things got trimmed. The Mountain is gone in the Premier line, and
Right.
pretty much what we've got here replaces that at a better price point. So you know, it's been a trade-off here and there, but I think the line overall has gotten significantly better.
Now you're still seeing the standbys like the BMR, the B14, B14R, the MG Light, now the MG Micro Light.
Yep.
And
The BXR and the BMR.
Right, how did I forget
I think
the
you mentioned
BXR?
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
The BMR is there, and that's a great seller.
Yeah.
Beauty 22 long rifle, 22 Magnum, 17 HMR.
yeah, I still love
can
the
get
little
your
one I've
choice.
got. It's like a little junior rifle, but it's just fun to shoot.
They are.
Yeah.
They're great.
Yeah, cool.
And well-made Bergara barrels, so they're very accurate too.
Yeah, no, dude, it's super accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have fun with it.
Yeah, all right. Well, Phil, thanks for showing us around.
My pleasure, man. It's
From-
always great to see you guys.
From SHOT Show 2024, I'm Kris. That's Phil. We'll see you later.